That means it's going.
I maybe pushed it harder than I probably should have. I want to win.
Gotta say what you're gonna say.
Jeff Morris is an idiot. He should be here.
Todd Jackson.
Yeah, give it to the
master
king. Give it to the king right here.
A big thing for us going out is just to stay smooth, take some breaths in the beginning. Don't push the car too much. It's a long race, we're gonna let it come to us. There's some different point things going on, no double points this year, so really it's about finishing, being consistent. So yeah, I come out of here to the top 3, I'm happy. Obviously always want that first place, but if it's gonna come down to pushing the car beyond its limits, we'll take a second or a third and be happy with it. It's gonna be a lot of dust, really tight. And there's a really fast section right off the get-go. If I can just keep myself calm until we get there and realize that that's only 3 miles away, instead of trying to pass everybody between here and that, I think we'll be good. I think it'll be a good day and just kind of let the race come to us and see where we end up.
Partner. It's always got to move.
And then probably the coolest thing about this race is my kids get in the car on the 3rd lap. 15, first time in the car with me, so looking forward to that. That'll be a fun 3rd lap. I think it's probably more exciting for me, to be honest with you. Just having them in the car with me is gonna be great.
We had a flat, fuel pump went out, and then my son got in the car and I hit a couple of really bad G-outs and his back was hurting. His helmet didn't work, so I couldn't talk to him. So we're doing hand signals. Good day. Had a great day. Fun. Probably one of the funnest times out here, and I think Casey's splitting up the laps that way he did. It really allowed us slower guys and smaller cars to really race the whole race instead of limp into survival mode. So I want to thank Casey for doing that. The trophy truck guys for going along with it too. I think it's a good format. I like it. We had a great first 2 laps. We had a 6-minute lead on Mortis. Jake Fabworks worked on this thing till 12 o'clock at night last night. it is with this course is our second drive shaft just went out. So we get in here, they change it. They passed us in the pits. They had 9 minutes out. And we're like, well, we're running for points. What do we do? So we just took it where we could get it. And then we're like, I think that's it. They're 3 minutes, that's their dust. And then all of a sudden the dust was gone. I'm like, they made the corner and all of a sudden, boom, there they are fixing a flat. So we're like, whoa, hey, do something. I don't know, push a button. So I think we won by maybe 30 seconds is my guess.
We had a flat tire about 5 or 6 miles ago. End of the day.
Couldn't ask for a better day of racing with the rain and the dust. And this is our first time winning the Mint. In 6 freaking years, or 7 or 9 or 12 or 100, whatever it's been. This course, whether it's the Mint or the Henderson, has avoided us like the plague.
So yeah, a couple weeks before the race, Todd reached out to me and said, hey, I've got some things that came up. I'm not going to be able to make the race. Reached out to a longtime friend of mine, Chris Haynes, who's chased for us quite a bit, asked me if he wouldn't mind co-driving for me. And we brought one other guy, went real slim crew, and had a blast.
Speed means freedom of the soul. The question is not when you're going to stop, but who is going to stop them.
First time I've ever raced Laughlin, and it was awesome. In my head, my co-driver's telling me, don't make any mistakes, just be calm and collective, and you'll be all right. We had another Trophy Lite guy tell us that we had smoke coming out of the motor, and we weren't sure if they were messing with us or if they really did, so that was in my head the whole time. Doc, a couple times at the tops of the corners, I'd see him in the mirror. One mistake and it was over. I mean, I think we only won by a minute or so. Jake's Fabworth, they do a great job prepping the car. The team that Todd puts together, the support that we have. I wasn't surprised when the car finished. I had a grin for days upon that, looking at it and going back and looking at the pictures online from all the great photographers and videographers and stuff, and just looking for pictures from us, and knowing that was me driving was fantastic.
That was I wish I was there. I've never ran that course. It looked like a short course. I like to go fast, quick, and it was killing me not to be there, but I'm glad Mike got in the car and he did so well.
Started off pretty good. We got out up front at the 5 mile mark where all the 6100s were stacked up. Got lucky and got a good line. I think we had a 5-minute lead, and I nicked a gate going across a cattle crossing, got a flat. We're dealing with dust, got right front flat. That was our second flat, another carry one spare. So we drove 15 miles on a front rim. So I had to calm down and just regroup and let it happen. And I think we were running a good third. got a spare, had another flat. About 15 miles from the finish of day one, we hit a big hole at about 60. Amongst all the damage, a broken front bump stop, a lower arm and upper arm, bent the top mounting for the motor, broke a case bolt in the motor, a lot, but ripped off the fiberglass. Drove it home, got to the finish line second after, I think, 4 or 5 car roll. So Casey did a great job. Hats off to Jake's Valworks. They just prepped a great car and fixed a great car last night. My first time co-driver right over here. Joe, first time in a car. He was giggling and laughing, did a great job, called out every turn, every rock, everything. I'm really stoked for Josh. He's a good kid. His family's a good family. Casey does a lot for his class. And, you know, I'm not happy I got second, but I'm happy he got first. Put it that way. Started front row with Big Nice. We got him on the start. And, he was with us all day. And I got a burn, put on the side. We ran pretty much the rest of the day worry-free. Spitz was on our butt. I think we ran the exact same time for day 2, but being that we finished day 1 ahead of him, we got the overall. Got first place for Blue Water, which is always good to come into the last race. 2016, Jake's Fabworks really did a good job prepping the truck. They prepped it every race. They're extremely thorough, and we've won every race except for Vegas Reno, and that was due to my error, hitting a hole and rolling the car a couple times. But we just have to start and we win the championship, so it's kind of fun. There's no worries. It's just a different stress-free race day, which coming to a new course like this and you don't know what it is, it's kind of nice. Got a stick in the tire. That was right off the start. and then had 8 flats all day. And then Arciero put his truck on its side, so we came over to help him, righted it, got us stuck. Broke the sway bar, so it was a little fun coming home. We won the championship, so we were just out to have fun today. It didn't go the way we wanted, but we still had fun.
Fantastic. Love it. We'll take it every year if we can.
Second place to who? The Mac Daddy.
Todd Jackson.
Yeah, give it to the
master
king.
of
Give it to the king right here.
Yeah,
the
baby.
master. This
Right
is
here.
This is the man of
All
Trophy
of
Lite.
us.
We're gonna try and chase him down. We're gonna shoot for number 1 next
Hey, let's
year.
talk about the talk we had in the car. You tell him what you're gonna do.
All right, we're gonna win a championship next year, and we're gonna beat Todd Jackson.
You gotta say what you're gonna say,
That's right.
because if you do it, you're gonna earn it. Let me tell you that much
That's
right
right.
now.